You have to find the cop's obituary. You don't have his obituary, you have his name.
No.
Just his name.
I just knew that he was the father, you know.
But he's not a Castellella.
No.
That's something. Two
was.
children, though, by him.
Well, they were very short, too. Well, she lived with him a long time.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
2 children, that's amazing. They weren't even married then.
No.
They weren't married.
No, but she wasn't divorced. So.
Oh, she wasn't divorced either? To Castellella?
No.
Oh, I see. Yeah. But
I'll get there.
okay. But the great thing about it is well,
I think they look a lot like Uncle George.
Oh, they do? Dale and David?
Uh-huh.
Wow, that's
I always did when they were small.
Wow.
But see, Anne wanted children.
She wanted children, so
Yeah.
so that's why she
They adopted them. Yeah.
But George's father, you can see there, it says William Catherine Gobbert, William Reuben. It says on the obituary.
Oh.
See it there?
No.
Right there. William and Catherine Gobbert Reuben, R-U-B-E-N. But he's definitely not the father. 1890.
Yeah.
The stone even proves it. 1890.
Yeah, I know it. But that I knew that ever since I was had a grasshopper, I guess.
So you asked your mom then?
Yeah, but see, you know how they used to hush everything? Yes, that's why I had that suspicion about Beckley.
Oh, Beckley.
You know, because I thought history repeats itself.
It does. That's the problem.
Yeah.
And guess where it's affected? It's affected my cousin, myself, Billy, and my other cousin, Christopher. Christopher has 2 children in the same situation, and Billy has 1 in the same situation.
No.
Their whole life's going to be the same. It's going to go total repeat.
Just repeat.
I don't have that problem.
No.
But they do.
Where do you live?
I live with my parents.
Oh.
My dad's William Griffin.
Oh, William.
Yeah, and his father's the husband of my grandmother.
Yeah.
He died in 1979. But George Reuben Sr. died February 24th, 1979.
I used to go see him at Presbyterian Home, Uncle George.
Right.
Because when I was little, I tell you, my father took me all over, so I knew
Everything.
the family, you know. So when Uncle George was in Presbyterian Home, I'd go see him.
And what do you talk about? Because I never met him.
You didn't?
No, I was born in 72.
Talk about you know, the children and him and the family.
Because I'm his grandchild.
I know you are.
Great-grandchild.
Yeah.
Right? Because my grandmother, I'm her grandson. And I would be his...
Elma.
Right.
Yeah.
I'd be her grandson, and George would be...
Your great-grandfather.
Our great-grandfather, I'll be his great-grandson.
Yeah.
And I never met him. I was born in 72.
He was a nice person. I liked Uncle George. Well, I liked Uncle Ed. And I didn't know Uncle Charlie, only that once.
All right, I'll find out.
And Margaret Hoban, I never knew. I always wanted to go down. Now, Grandma Reuben used to go down.
Catherine.
My grandmother used to go to
her house.
Margaret's, yeah.
But why do you think she's buried there with her mom? She wanted to be buried there with her mom?
I really don't know.
Because she's not buried next to her husband, Mr. Hoban. Do you know his name?
Well, he was, only what my mother said. He was in the service or in the Navy or one of those things, and he was never home. And I could also tell you that she said the only time he ever come home, he left her pregnant. You know?
Left her pregnant?
You know,
what do you mean?
She was pregnant when he'd go back to the service.
Oh, William Reuben.
No, Hoban.
Oh, Hoban.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
She was always pregnant because he went back.
Yeah.
He was in what war did he fought?
It wasn't. It was in service.
Oh, in the service.
Yeah. I think the Navy.
Oh. They had 6 children.
They had boys. They must be still alive.
See, I try to find the information. Here, I'll show you it's so difficult. If I went down and looked all the wills and all that, and I couldn't find anything on any of the children or her will or anything, Mr. Hoban's will, I couldn't. This is the obituary. I couldn't possibly. The children.
Yeah, she lived down on Mary Street. Heart disease. Well, now where is this William Holman? Have you tried to find him?
Well, I looked in the...
It says here 14 grandchildren. There's got to be people living.
Alright, I'll have to call the Holmans in the phone book and see.
If there's a William Holman. If there's a William Holman. If there isn't, call somebody and ask them.
Alright, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that and find. I went down to the wills and I couldn't find it in the wills. Any wills on Holman's?
I don't think she'd have anything to do.
Oh, no?
No.
Okay. So
she wasn't affluent, you know.
What do you mean?
She didn't have the means to have a will.
Oh. How about Mr. Holman?
I don't think so.
No?
He was always somewhere else, you know, according to my mother. I never knew him. I never knew any of the Holmans. Only Margaret. Riley. O'Reilly.
Alright. The Castellella you didn't know either?
I knew her, yeah. I knew her, but not like I did Margaret.
Oh, I
Margaret
see.
had come up here. Catherine came to my wedding. It was 57 years ago.
Castellella?
Yeah. But David and Dale were beautiful children. Beautiful.
Oh, and there's a policeman. She lived with a policeman.
Yeah, that's what they told me.
Wow, and that's something.
And I mean, they were big like he was, and I think he was Italian.
He was Italian?
And they favored his coloring, and when they were small.
So George went right down there with his wife and adopted him, right from the hospital.
They took the baby out of the hospital. Catherine had never, you know, she'd come and see him. She was with him all a while. But they went and got the babies and took them right out of the hospital.
Well, why didn't Catherine keep the babies, though?
Because she couldn't.
Oh, because she was married.
Yeah.
And she was...
And I don't know, there was something about him. He was, I can't remember, but I think he was demented. And I think he was in an institution.
When he died?
I think, like Marcy used to be.
Marcy Psychiatric Center? So he was institutionalized and she's buried there. No, I don't know where she's buried.
I don't know where he's buried.
I'll have to see. And
But she is the mother of Dale and David.
Dale's buried right over where your husband's buried.
Huh. I didn't know that.
I'll have to show you one of these. You know, we'll do.
Yeah.
Because in the summertime, when today we wanted to concentrate just on St. Joseph,
Yeah.
I'll have to give Joe a call.
I don't know where he is.
But we can go together. Unless you want Joe, your son or your grandson.
Oh, they're busy.
Okay.
I think they're mowing lawn. And besides, they're getting the farming machinery, the haying machinery out.